Hey guys, welcome to Hams Radio. I am Hams. Just wanted to say before we get started, thank you for your support. I do appreciate every single one of you. If this is your first time to my channel is all about finding a life after trauma. I'm showing the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to my own healing journey in hopes that it will help you in yours. If that sounds like something that would add some positivity to your life, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell so you don't miss out when I'm putting out new content. I do want to mention my blog, Hams Radio, hamsradio.com, as another outlet for me to get things out. I don't say everything on both platforms, so to get a better picture of what's going on, kind of keeping tabs on both will give you the best picture for that, but whichever works for you, man, I don't care. Today I just kind of wanted to let my mind wander. So kind of whatever comes up in my head, I'll try to share it because my thoughts go by so quickly. And sometimes it's hard to really process all of them. So, but one thing I was thinking about earlier is the way my anxiety really guides my life. It's a lot of avoiding things that cause me anxiety rather than trying to look for things that I want to go do and that give me pleasure. So it's a lot of avoiding rather than doing what I want. And like I know it, right? And but I still watch myself do things in order to avoid anxiety. And I'm trying to think of an example. Let's say I want to go eat at a restaurant, but I feel like maybe one of the staff don't like me. I will not go to that restaurant, even though I really, really want to go to that restaurant, because the anxiety that I have thinking about having to interact with this person I don't like may prevent me from going to that restaurant. So even though I really, really want to go to the restaurant, there's too much anxiety around going to that restaurant that I am unable to go to the restaurant. And that's not like, it's not like just isolated in that. It's a lot of things. I am aware of my anxiety a lot more than and I'm also aware of all the triggers. So I'm finding myself avoiding the triggers a lot more, and that's being by myself, which isn't bad, but I would like to be able to live a life doing the things I want and not just avoiding the things that give me anxiety. Can you imagine, like I'm trying to imagine a life where I'm doing the things I want and I'm not avoiding people, I'm not avoiding things, I'm not avoiding situations because of my anxiety. It happens a lot, especially when I'm traveling. It happens a lot when I'm traveling because my brain doesn't like it when it doesn't know. Like I have, like all of my behavior, it is something that my brain is very familiar with. It is comfortable with. It knows how to operate when it knows the situation. So it freaks out when it doesn't know how to operate, because I think it triggers like the perfection thing that I have. Like I need to be perfect. I need to look perfect to everyone in every situation. And when I'm traveling in cultures that I don't know, my anxiety is super high because I don't know how to function, because these are behaviors that I didn't grow up with. These are traditions and cultures and different way to look at life, and I don't know how to operate. So it makes me very anxious. Yeah. I think also with traveling it gets me anxious because taking care of myself makes me anxious because I don't think I fully believe that I am capable of taking care of myself. And traveling on my own, I don't have anybody to like look to for the correct answer. Because that's a thing I do when I don't know, because I know I'm very, especially when my emotional intelligence was what it was a year ago. I'll be in a crowd, something will happen, and I will reference the people around me if I'm confused about the emotion or what just happened or what the right reaction should be. I will reference the people around me, so I don't look stupid, so I don't look dumb, so I can pretend and look like I know what's going on and I get it without actually getting it. Just one tactic that I've had to do in order to cover up the shame that I have, the insecurities, the all of that goodness. Toxic shame. Shame is good. Toxic shame is bad. Toxic shame is bad. Let's see, anxiety while I'm traveling. Yeah. So even right now, like I took a bus this morning from Placencia, Belize, up to Belize City. So I took a bus, and there's a lot of just hesitation because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm also like afraid to ask. Like part of me is the anxiety doesn't like looking, I don't like looking like I don't know. So when I have to ask for help, it's admitting that I don't know something, and that gives me a lot of anxiety. So like I'm watching my behavior be dictated by my anxiety, and there's literally, there's not much I can do at times. There's really not much I can do, especially if it's like one thing after another, after another, and after another. Like right now, it's gonna be a lot of uncertainty until I can get to my hostel in Cancun, but I don't even I don't even have a plan. So I'm really just winging it because I think this is the more of the style that I need right now. Because I need to show myself that I can fucking do this shit and that I can take care of myself. And even if the situation is unknown, even if I'm not making any plans until I get to Cancun, like I didn't find this hostel until I got to Belize City, so that I can show myself that I can relax about some of these things, that I will be able to figure it out. Like I will be able to figure it out. So anxiety, yeah. I thought I was doing very well with my anxiety. And that's the thing about healing is there'll be time and time again, I'm like, oh my God, like, look where I'm at right now. Like if I live the rest of my life, like right here, I feel like that would, that would be good. Like I keep saying, oh my God, like this is the realization that I have. But the thing about that is shit. Healing. Nope, lost it. So, anxiety. Yeah. Showing myself that I can take care of myself and that I can do this fucking traveling shit by myself. And this is not through an organization, not through a volunteer thing. This is 100% me. Like I have to find my meals. Meals are not being prepared for me like they were on the island or like they were in Peru. Everything will be up to me to get. And I do struggle with the anxiety when it comes to getting food, and I did this a lot in Peru. My anxiety would be too high that I couldn't go get food because I feel like I would look dumb or stupid or can't figure the language out, or like here, it's English, but still I still feel like that same like fear of engaging. So we'll see if I eat today. We'll see if I eat today. I did bring some snacks. I brought like peanut butter and something else and lollipops. So, I mean, I'll be okay, but so yeah. So anxiety, I feel like and also like I'm fighting anxiety every step of the way, you know? Like this morning, part of me wanted to just push off the trip one day. Just one day, that's it. No, I can't do that. Because one day will turn into more days, and I need to really push through this fear that I have. I can't pinpoint the fear right now, but there is something that is pushing against me traveling. It's a fear of something, and I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to keep pushing through it until something comes up. Oh, thing about healing is, damn it. I got my old thought back and then it left me again. Oh, so the thing about healing is, like, as much of an improvement I've made in my anxiety, like more anxiety is being shown to me the more healing I do, which is very interesting. And I'm very glad my brain is doing this, because I can't even imagine being dumped with everything that I'm noticing about myself, my anxieties and the behaviors that are being dictated and all of that. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I am, and I think I wrote about this on my blog, hamsradio.com, well, I said something, and I was going to talk about it, but I guess I'm not. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what this fear is. That's really creating a lot of resistance in me to this traveling and being on my own. I feel like this is falling. Just do that. Yeah, let's see, anything else? So basically, I'm one anxiety fucking ball rolling around and trying to interact with who and what I can, and figure out where my limits are, and what can I handle and what can I not handle. What can I not handle because I'm like resisting somehow, and is there something that I can let go in my head that will allow me to change my perspective? It's a lot of thinking, man. It's a lot of thinking. So, yes. I'm realizing I'm a lot more anxious than I thought I was. And here a year ago, I didn't think I had any anxiety. I have literally anxiety about everything. I'm constantly thinking about shit, and I have anxiety all the time, man. So it's really fun. But yeah, I don't know, my brain stopped, so we are done here. Thank you for tuning in. Just a little well, it was supposed to be random, but it was all about anxiety. So, appreciate you sticking in. Appreciate any comments or anything about your own experience, or any comments on what I talked about or anything like that. I will be open to a discussion. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good one. And until next time.